Hey guys, how we doing?
Good morning, friends.
Joe here.
Kevin.
All right, so Wolfgang Wolf, you picked the movie The Bandwagon.
Yeah, he's bringing us back again, rounding it back a week later with Fred Astaire.
Yeah.
I put the top hat up on YouTube and got a lot of comments of people asking for this movie and said, if you like Fred Astaire, check out The Bandwagon. Now, this one is almost 2 decades after Top Hat.
I was going to bring that up, yeah.
So Fred's going to be older, and Ginger Rogers is not in this. This is one of the films he did with Sid Charisse.
Okay.
I don't know anything about Sid Charisse except that she is much younger than Fred Astaire and Ginger Rogers. So I don't know if it's one of those things where it's like
Out with out with the old and the new.
right.
Yeah.
Either it's quite possible Ginger Rogers just kind of hung it up, right? It's like I'm done dancing in movies,
Yep.
or
Fred.
the old rule that it's okay for men to get old but not for women, right?
It's still true today.
It's still true today, absolutely. Really talented actresses end up vanishing, for long stretches until they're back playing older ladies. But they hit that middle age where it's not as cool. Like Julia Roberts vanished.
She did. I wonder if part of that's by choice, but you're
Maybe.
right.
I mean, for some of them,
but
sure.
you're right. Yeah, I mean, Demi Moore's back a little bit.
Yeah,
right
it's
now.
like it's okay to be young and beautiful. It's okay to play the old lady or whatever.
Sure.
But there's no in between. Maybe that's this and maybe it's not. I don't know anything about Sid Charisse really. She's a good solid. I don't know if this is romantic at all, but she is a good solid 30 plus years younger than Fred Astaire. But then again, I don't know if these are romance, kind of like the Top Hat was.
Sure.
Maybe not. But again, even if it is, different rules when it comes to men and women, right?
And I'm curious to see the difference in filmmaking because obviously Top Hat was 35, this is 53.
Hugely different. And, kind of like when we were talking about with Singing in the Rain, this is when they were doing tap in post, the tap sound, to make sure that nothing's off. I don't know if they did it with this. No idea. I'm assuming since it's called The Bandwagon that this is going to be another musical.
Sure.
But I'm not sure, that maybe when you had, because you had different levels of strength of the dancers in Singing in the Rain, right?
We talked about how Fred Astaire came on board to kind of help choreograph it.
Absolutely. It may be just a simple case of maybe sometimes you need it and sometimes you don't. You know what I mean?
I mean, it's a miracle any movie gets made.
I mean, really. And that's not to say that Fred Astaire's a better dancer than Gene Kelly.
No, not at all.
They're both masters, just a different style of dance. But the more people you start getting on stage together, tapping together, the harder it is to get every single hit in sync.
sure.
You know what I mean? For a big, long production number. It's like it's really easy for someone to be just a split second off.
And they very well could have done both.
Sure.
You know what I mean? It could be in certain scenes and it could
Absolutely.
be in others. But yeah, I'm excited to see this, especially since it's Technicolor, I'm assuming. It's 53.
Right.
If it's black, it could be black and white.
It could be black and white, yeah.
I just feel like once musicals moved into the 50s and 60s, they kind of like the color was kind of what made it pop.
Yeah. It depended on what kind of movie you were doing, but I do feel like when you're doing a big musical show, color was pretty much the norm when it became readily available in terms of price in theaters.
Sure. And I'm also I loved the sets in Top Hat a lot.
So did I.
Like, I thought
loved
it was incredible.
The Venice set that they were using.
Amazing.
Oh my god, yeah.
Yeah, one of the best movie sets I've ever seen in my life. And so I want to compare that to this movie. Now, obviously, it's its own thing, but I want to see it.
Sure. All right, we'll go and get started here. Thanks again, Wolfgang Wolf. We want to thank all of our Patreon subscribers for being with us. And a special thank you, of course, to our super patrons, AB, Actuarial Lurker, Balish Fuldez, Derek Peterson, Devin Garneau, Empty C93, Jamie Morgan, Jeff, Jojo Potato, Natasha Norris, and Jason Ugundu Trey Contreras, Ware Panda 47, Wolfgang Wolf, Yannick from Montreal, Torgeir Linkstad, and welcome Matthew Jones Carter. Really appreciate you guys for being here. Thank you so much.
Yep. And if you're watching this on YouTube for the first time, welcome to our channel. If you might hit the like button for us, please leave us a comment down below and hit that subscribe button so you can stay up to date on the new content we've coming your way.
Hey, subscribe to be that 1 millionth subscriber. Failing that, take a look down in the description below to see a link to our Patreon page for full-length watch-alongs. We're way ahead over on Patreon if we're on YouTube, but you're going to have to sync and watch along on your own source material due to those pesky copyright laws.
The hay got me.
Hey. Be number 1 million.
It'd be really funny if this was not a musical.
Yeah, right. By the way, if it is romantic, not unprecedented to have a male lead significantly older than a female lead.
Brad Pitt
not even
has
an
a
eye.
movie out right
yeah,
now.
right.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, exactly. Not even bat an eye. Dance is a musical number staged by Michael Kidd. So we do have a choreographer for them.
Nice.
And it is a musical.
I wonder if that's Fred's guy.
Right,
It's
yeah.
like, you're the choreographer, but you're going to do what I tell you.
Right. I mean, I know they all have choreographers because we have multiple actors in these movies.
Yeah.
But I am curious how much a choreographer tells Fred what to do, or like a choreographer told Gene Kelly what to do.
Sure,
You know?
I'm sure it's a collaboration,
Right.
obviously, but
I bet they had
they've
pretty
got some
strong
pull.
say.
Yeah.
Yes, sir, ladies and gentlemen, we are in luck today here in Los Angeles of your famous movie stars. But today,
So Fred Astaire is playing a famous movie star. What a stretch.
Right, yeah. I don't buy that.
that he used in his famous dancing, singing picture.
That's pretty clever. It's a top hat
hat,
in the cane.
Let's start with $5.
It's pretty meta.
It's worth a lot more. All right, let's start with $2.
What?
He went from $5 to $2.
So, not popular by the time he sold all of his stuff.
There you go. It's like an auction at Mel Gibson's house.
Who wants to buy these leg irons for Mel's personal collection?
Yeah.
Hey, you're from sunny Cal. I bet you know a lot of movie stars out there.
Only get to see him in the movies.
Tony Hunter.
Oh, him, the singing, dancing fella.
My wife used to go to see all of his pictures.
The columnists out there say
So he's
he's
definitely
true.
sitting right there, right?
True. He's washed up. I said I agree
Yeah.
with you. That Tony Hunter's a has-been. The funny thing about what you're saying, boys, is
Yeah.
that it's absolutely true. Have an exploding cigar.
It's kind of like a Notting Hill.
I was thinking the same
Yeah.
thing with those guys who were being really creepy,
Yeah.
not knowing she was right there.
That's the last of the bags, Mr. Hunter?
Yeah.
Everybody's getting off, sir.
If you don't mind, I'll just sit for a minute or two. You couldn't just make up my berth for the night here, could you?
Oh, no, sir, I couldn't do that.
Seems like a nice fella.
Gee, there's a mob of reporters and photographers out there.
There must be some big shot aboard.
Probably a movie star.
No way.
It'd be pretty funny if it wasn't.
Thanks for the red carpet bit. I didn't expect it.
Didn't I read something in Variety about you going into a show?
Oh, yeah. Lily and Les Martin had something planned for me.
They're definitely not here for him.
Yeah.
What it actually is,
Hey, here
I'm
she is,
on sort of a...
Miss Gardner, will you hold it, please? Smile pretty.
Is that Ava
How long are
Gardner?
you going to be in town, Miss Gardner? Could the boys get one more shot of you coming out the door,
Oh,
please?
sure.
Now, Miss Gardner, my paper'd like to do a Sunday feature.
I do think that was Ava Gardner.
It's a cameo.
Yeah.
I always like that in movies. Like
Yeah,
whenever
for
like there's an
sure.
actor playing himself.
Smoke singing again like he did in Top Hat.
I don't know how you do that. And not sound like Tom Waits or something. You know what I mean? Just-
Yeah, I'm sure it's a studio recording, but still.
It's me, Fred Astaire.
And teach my heart I'll face the unknown
Great shot.
Yeah.
alone.
Wow.
Yeah. So this is going to be a comeback story?
I really hope so.
Yeah.
Tony, Hunter, let's go back.
Biggie.
See, I'd be like, I don't know you.
Right. And then just throw it all away.
Can I have your autograph?
You certainly can, gal. Come here. You're too pretty to be a successful writer, and much too pretty to be married to that.
I have here a script of a show.
Now, Les, you didn't bring it.
There's a great part in it for you, and nice little parts for Lily and me. Who do you think's going to do the show? Only the greatest director-producer in town, Jeffrey Cordova. Who?
What's the matter, Tony? Don't you even get newspapers back in California? He's got 3 hits running and he's starring in one of them.
Only one? Has he ever directed a musical?
Oh,
But what's the difference? He can do anything.
This used to be the great theater street of the town.
It looks like it still is.
Yeah.
I think he broke my leg. Here, let me carry you. My dear man, it's entirely my fault, and I apologize.
Breaks his leg and he gives him money.
Yeah.
Oh, it's swelling. I'm getting a hematoma.
Oh, nice
So
shot.
is this the idea that it's not as classy on Broadway anymore?
I guess.
Hey, come on over. Will you order me a steak? I'll see you in a few minutes.
Wait,
Right.
Tony.
I'm just a little bit fuzzy, but wasn't this formerly the Eltinge Theater?
This is still a really cool spot, though.
Oh, yeah. Let the kid have the hot dog.
Just walk up to a stranger and be like, can I have that?
Yeah. Can you throw that away? Oh, the rapscallions of the
Right.
of the Broadway arcade.
Yeah.
So seedy.
I think that's a real person.
Oh, I think so. It's so much easier to do.
Yeah.
Everything looks so cool.
It really does.
Really glad this is in color too.
Me too.
Give your shoes a shine.
Nice. Still got it.
Oh, yeah. Almost 20 years later, and he's still
Right,
as
yeah.
nimble as he was.
With the
awesome.
Yeah.
da-da. little melody that he's making in the pool room.
He's in his 50s here, and he's still so fit.
I know, right?
Yeah.
He's holding himself up like that. I mean, yeah, this would be so physically demanding.
Yeah. Doing the whole shoot, take after take and everything.
Yeah.
Great set piece for this. Love it.
Amazing.
Shoe shine, I got a 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 shoe shine.
Yeah, yo him something.
Whoa!
That's so cool. I don't know this guy he's dancing with here, but this guy's good too.
Yeah, he's amazing. Jeffrey Cordova.
His name's on the poster like 4 times.
Yeah, it is.
Kind friend,
Someone actually wrote music for the Greek chorus there.
send me for God's sake to some distant spot.
This guy is going to direct a musical? This guy can do anything.
I was in Antigone and I was in musicals. It's doable.
Start from the left foot, always the left. The whole exit depends upon it. Order me a corned beef sandwich, will you? Lean now, no fat, no gristle. Oh, and a cream soda and a pickle, eh? Oh, Max, what happened to that amber spot? It was way off.
John Hurt sounds drunk.
Yeah, right, yeah.
The original was in Greek, but this is in English. Don't let's keep it a secret. It's in English, right?
This is Tony Hunter.
Yeah, I know. We just met. Mr. Hunter. Oh, I'm so happy. I'm dropping every other project, and there are plenty, believe me.
Do you really want to do a musical?
In my mind, there is no difference between the magic rhythms of Bill Shakespeare's immortal verse and the magic rhythms of Bill Robinson's immortal feat.
There's some
I was
differences.
going to say, there's a difference. Yeah. I get what he's getting at, but like, you know.
Now, that's what I wanted Tony to hear you say, Jeff.
Hey, take your hands off my wife and let's get down to business. Now, I have here a script. I want you to read it tonight.
Yeah, but before you do, give me a rough idea of the plot.
Now?
Yes, throw it at me for a quick impression.
Give me the coverage.
With Tony in mind, we naturally visualize a light and intimate show. To get in the real dough, on the side, he gets involved writing lurid murder mysteries. Now, the success of these makes him feel he's, well, sort of sold his soul to the devil. And some of the best numbers we've ever written, Miss
Oh, you two are the end.
Oh, gee, Tony, I'm so glad!
The whole thing is a brilliantly imaginative idea. Hey, they make him fame, money, he's caught. This story's a modern version of Faust.
I guess I didn't tell it right.
It's not fast.
You used the phrase, he sells his soul to the devil, huh?
That's all he heard.
It's an idiom.
And his compromise, his sellout, must end in eternal damnation.
It's a musical comedy.
We don't want to write Faust.
Oh, now, this is taking it too literally. Now, this publisher you mentioned, obviously he could be the counterpart of the devil.
Let's call it creative differences.
Yeah. Studio notes already.
Yeah.
Leading all mankind into the paths of temptation. Now, look, the part of the girl, Gabrielle Gerard.
Gerard, she's a ballet dancer.
Well, she doesn't want to do a show. She turns them all down.
I play the Faust character.
Yes.
You play the devil. Bless you. Good luck. But this just ain't for me. I know what I can do, and I'm going to stick to it.
Times have changed, Tony. You haven't changed with them. The new Tony Hunter. Tony Hunter, 1953.
This musical sounds like a tonal mess already.
It does.
There is no difference between the magic rhythms of Bill Robinson's immortal feat.
Oh my God. Yeah.
And Bill Shakespeare.
And
yeah.
Bill Shakespeare, yeah. Oh, he can dance.
Wow, yeah.
With his pants falling down or the dance.
I didn't realize that this is what this song's from.
I've never heard this.
That's entertainment?
That's entertainment.
Maybe.
Yeah, this is a big song.
The world is the stage is the world of entertainment.
This is so cool.
Yeah.
Now, I do like the idea of what the director's saying about him having to play a different role.
Yeah, yeah.
Happens all the time.
Absolutely does. I think TV Guide, when I was a kid, used this song
really?
to advertise. Yeah.
Gotcha. That's smart, actually.
Yeah. Again, the beauty of just put the camera on the actor, show everything, and let him go.
Exactly.
What I love about old musicals.
Very subtle camera work, too. Mm-hmm. It's great.
Not heavily edited. Just let
Gone
him
yet,
go.
Hal?
I'm in here, Jeff, on the phone. You know you can't get Gerard.
Why?
Why? Because Paul Bird won't let her do a show under any circumstances. He's not only her choreographer, he's also her boyfriend.
That'll be Paul Bird now.
It's 3 in the morning.
Let him in, Hal.
This The city that never sleeps.
Exactly.
Didn't you say that the greatest producer of musicals today was here and wanted to see me?
That's me.
That's great.
Well, you needn't go any further because the answer is no on Gabrielle Gerard.
I want you to do the choreography for the greatest musical in years. This show is a choreographer's dream, and you're the only one who can do it. The story of Faust in a modern setting.
Hey, that sounds interesting.
Oh, I've never been so excited about a project in my life. Now, how we must comb the country for a wonderful singer for the girl. No, this girl has to be a virtuoso
Smart.
performer.
Very clever.
With fire, charm, beauty.
Gaslighting this guy hardcore.
Yeah, he is.
Of course, I wouldn't let her do it, but Gabrielle has all that and more.
I think she's charming, within her limitations. Charming.
She's a great artist, and you know. Now, see here, Jeff. I'm not going to do this show unless Gabrielle Gerard plays that part.
It'd take about 2 minutes?
Yeah.
You come and see her in the ballet tomorrow night. Bring Hunter, bring them on.
No. Mind you, I'm promising nothing. Well, good night, sweetie.
And that's how it's done.
Yep. He might be the greatest producer of all time.
He might be, if that's how he handles things, yeah.
I'm assuming this will be Miss Charisse. Mm-hmm. I love that set, by the way.
Me too. Yeah,
this is back when like studios like MGM had like their roster of actors that they could work with.
Huge roster.
Yeah.
Huge set.
We could just...
Backlot, yeah.
Yeah, and you could just bring actors on and be like plug and play.
That's what I want to see. Like if I had a time machine, I'd just go back and look at all the old movie studios.
And this is back when like an actor belonged to the studio, so they could like build them up through smaller roles and kind of train them. I kind of miss that system a little bit.
I do too. Like they have their people.
Yeah,
it's like you can make them stars. You really can.
It does limit freedom a little bit for the performer, though.
No, for sure.
Well, she's fabulous, sensational, loveliest thing I've ever seen.
Yeah, I'm going to go on a limb and say she was definitely a classically trained ballet dancer.
Oh, yeah.
Wow.
Hurts my feet.
Yeah.
A little tall, isn't she?
Stage illusion.
So she's going to be taller than Fred.
Yeah. Nice edit. That was good.
Girl's fantastic, beautiful. But I can't dance with her.
Oh, stop worrying.
I would be worried.
I'd say so much
I'm not Fred Astaire, but
yeah.
But I haven't done ballet since I was a kid. I'd look silly. So.
But what is this, the annual Fur Trappers Convention?
Yeah, the boss is inside with the big money.
His backers?
Yeah, they're raising money for the show. He's saving you for the big finales. Excuse me.
Lester, isn't this wonderful?
Pitching a show before he's even read it.
Yep.
Hello, Hal. Hello, Paul. How are you, hon? Nice to see you. Come right in.
Let's wait in here a minute.
It's not just her dancing. On top of everything, she's too tall for me. This girl is a giantess.
Gabrielle Gerard and her stocking feet is at the most 3 feet tall.
She's going to come in and be huge, isn't she?
Yes, it is the devil come to claim the soul of the modern Faust man.
Hallelujah.
I'm sure Tony Hunter doesn't want me in this show. What does he want with me? He's a famous movie and stage actor.
It's an important step for you.
He passes by all the writhing souls in torment, paying for their deadly sins.
It, must be upstairs.
No comment.
No comment.
That's good.
I got $40 million for the show.
Right.
Yeah. This will mean months of rewriting.
He expects us to go into rehearsal in 3 weeks?
Brimstone and flames, save me!
It's been some rewrites.
Yeah. Right.
Oh, you're
And you're... How do you do?
Mr. Cordova's busy.
Yes, I know, and I rushed so to get here. I'm a mess.
You're taller than her. Good.
I haven't told you how wonderful you were tonight.
Thank you. I used to see all your pictures when I was a little girl.
Yeah.
I recently went to see a revival of them at the museum.
Museum. Young lady, I want you to know that I can still thread a needle without my eyeglasses.
Oh, my God. He took that wrong.
He did.
I saw Pavlova, Karsavina, all the real ballet greats. You don't see dancing like that nowadays.
You'd probably insist on an audition first.
I'd audition my own grandmother.
Then why don't you audition mine? She'd be just about right for you.
Oh, my God.
That's a good burn, actually.
Yeah.
I'm leaving.
Well, what's the matter,
I
darling?
can't work with that man.
The whole thing is off. This girl is a monster.
The brains, the talent, the artist.
We're going to have a Richard Gere, Deborah Winger situation here, aren't we?
Exactly. Yeah.
I want you all to meet the happy little group that's responsible for the show that everyone will be clamoring to get seats for next season. And my star, Tony Hunter. A name, a talent, Mr. Hunter's own personal choice, Gabrielle Gerard.
He can sell, though. I'll give him that. Here we go.
Right. It's like, well, the money now all knows we're in, so we can't quit.
Yeah.
So for the next 4 weeks, that will be our sun, our moon, our stars. Some of us will fight, some fall in love. The night that curtain goes up, it'll go up on a smash hit.
Big chorus, too.
Oh, yeah.
Unless we're auditioning. I love a good montage.
Me too. Yeah, exactly. Every movie we talk about
Every movie,
that.
yep.
Imagine seeing this in a theater. Too much.
Listen, baby, we all live by the jungle. Eat or be eaten.
Some quick image like spreading ideals on a cracker. Do you like that?
Did you ever try spreading ideals on a cracker? Oh, Jeff, I don't.
Honey, just try that cross again. Now look, Tony, you know about icebergs, don't you? 1/8 above the surface, 7/8 beneath. That's you, Tony. Give it too much. Go way over. Come along. 8/8, the whole 8/8.
Go way over.
Give them all 8/8 of the iceberg.
Listen, baby, we all live by the law of the jungle. Eat or be eaten. Did you ever try spreading ideals on a cracker?
Sorry. Suppose you pick up Gabby like that and put her down right here next to Tony.
Paul, I think we're making a mistake here. Why not let him exit into the house and watch it from his balcony?
You're up there. All right, now let's try it this way.
No. Let's not try it this way or any other way. I have had enough. I've watched my part being changed, my numbers being cut out day after day, and I haven't said a word. And I am not entertained by this little ballerina's snide insinuations. I'm sick of her superior smirk. I hereby declare my independence.
I'd be confused. Like, did he just quit?
Yeah, I think he did, yeah.
Let's try to keep our heads. It's only a show.
I know.
Do you think we should try to find Tony?
I don't know. What do you think?
Right or wrong, someone has got to be at the helm. You say one more word to me about Jeff's hypnotic influence on me, I'll scream.
Look, he's got you so focused.
We never close.
It's a great name for a bar.
Yeah, it is, isn't it? Okay, now you're being kind of a toddler.
A little bit.
Yeah.
Oh, no. Okay, all right.
Lady, you must have the wrong apartment.
No, I came to see you.
Cigarette?
No, thanks.
Oh, that's right. Dancers shouldn't smoke.
I've never seen such wonderful prints in a hotel.
They're mine, and they're originals.
Oh.
I don't know any more about art than I do about dancing. I'm just one of those Hollywood actors.
I don't think she's insinuated that, really.
I don't think so either. All she said was, I liked watching you when I was little. And
That's it.
Yeah.
Well, I know you demand an apology. Okay, let's cut it short. I apologize.
Oh, no, don't do that. I'm supposed to apologize to you. What do I want to apologize to you for anyway? You've been mean to me.
Yeah, he has been mean to her.
He has.
I wouldn't apologize to you in a million years.
Oh, no, don't do that. Now, please just don't. I thought I was the only nervous wreck around here.
I'm not used to behaving horribly. It's a big strain.
I think everything in the show is probably terrific, except me. I'm scared to death of every last kid in the chorus.
Don't be nice to me. We have to do the performing.
Sure. We're the ones that have to get up on that stage and make idiots out of ourselves. I have a feeling that everything is going to be much better from now on. El Morocco, please.
Oh, no.
Stork? Waldorf?
No, look, I'm not dressed. I just came from rehearsal.
Yeah, I don't look fancy enough.
Right, yeah.
Where to, sir? Oh, leave it to the horse.
Hey, another carriage.
Yep. At least he's not driving it this time.
Right.
Oh, look. Trees.
Yes, I remember now dimly.
Do you know what those are on those benches? People. Would you believe it? They don't even care whether we have a damnation scene in our show or not.
Yeah.
Neither do I.
Sometimes you gotta step away.
Right. It's just making sandwiches.
Yeah, seriously.
Yeah.
Now, obviously I love it when they shoot on location, but there's something about an old, like, set, man.
For sure. Think this is a set?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
Looks great, though, doesn't it?
It does, yeah.
Oh, this is lovely.
Yes, it is. Kind of reminds me of the part scene in La La Land a little bit.
Yeah. Yeah, I wonder if this is probably an influence, honestly.
For sure. Of course, the dancers are much better in
yeah,
this.
For sure. I mean, look, there's even a street light there. I
Yeah.
bet La La Land probably ripped this off a little bit.
Oh, yeah, for sure, right? Even the shoes are similar that Astaire's wearing that
Yeah.
Gosling wore.
Mm-hmm.
It's kind of like in Top Hat when they built that great Venetian set, you know, instead of just filming on location. They easily could have just shot in Central Park.
Yeah.
But they just built this great representative set.
And Jim's like, we got one.
Yeah, yeah.
Well, how are we doing?
It's a disaster. Jeff, we're in terrible trouble. We just can't open in 3 days.
We've got more scenery in this show than there is in Yellowstone National Park.
Looks like Tony Montana's mansion.
Yeah, right?
I gotta cut 16 bars out of that dance. What? 16 bars.
16 bars! Hey, Will!
This is so chaotic. 3 days to open.
About lovelier than you, Les. The key higher.
Don't you see I'm trying to make a cut? The key is perfect.
From the elevators. What's the signal like for the accused? Switch
Looks
them
like
on.
Bela Lugosi
Stand by to
in
come
this.
down your number one bet on cue. It's going to be beautiful. It will be a memorable moment.
I mean, it's pretty great.
Yeah.
It goes down. Take it down.
Oh my God.
No, not the table has found.
Jeff will never make it work.
Of course it'll work. You boys get together. Think of something brilliant.
I love his optimism.
Yeah.
There you go.
Yeah. Just give in.
Yep.
I'm sorry. I forgot.
Look, if you've quite finished, let's try this, huh? We're gonna get the stage soon. You don't know it yet.
I'm afraid Gabby's kind of beat. You know, nobody's had any sleep around here for 2 nights.
All right, Gabby, come on.
Ooh, snapped at her.
Not to snap, yeah.
I don't like snaps at people. So they're 1 day away from opening. They're not even on the set.
That's insane.
Yeah.
I'd be nervous enough, but
Oh my God, right. You are not ready to open. I mean, the stuff does look cool when it's working.
Yeah.
So this is like a tech rehearsal a day before opening?
Yep.
Bad idea.
He's got coffee at all. He's like, oh, I smoke a pack a day. He's like, it's nothing.
It seems to be a little too much, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Yes.
Are we really supposed to open tomorrow night?
It's going to be like the producers. Everyone's going to be like, it's going to be terrible. And the audience loves it.
Yeah, exactly.
Springtime for Hitler and Germany.
You've all been just wonderful. Thanks for your cooperation. Nothing to be nervous about. We've got to keep our wits and do a show. That's what we came out of town for.
Okay, so they're on the road then.
Okay.
Time
Time to see my money.
Right?
I want to sit in the balcony so bad.
Yeah. Little Statler and Waldorf action.
Yeah.
Big party at the hotel after the show.
This is so going to go badly.
Champagne's on me.
Oh yeah, I can't wait. I can't wait.
George O'Keefe. Laid an egg.
Yeah, oh.
Yeah.
Drive me to the station. Maybe I can still make the 11:40 back to New York.
Yes.
So they're going to work it out by the time he gets back to New York.
Let's hope. Look at his face. What did I just watch?
Oh, excuse me. I was looking for the bandwagon party.
This is it, sir.
Everyone's jumped off the bandwagon.
Yeah. Oh, I'd hang out here. Are you kidding me?
Me too. The show was bad, but look at the spread.
And I'm the one here?
Yeah, great.
More chicken.
I would even mind how awkward it is.
Ah.
Are you leaving, sir?
Yes. Good night.
Just take your plate home with you.
That's what I'm saying. Nobody eats in movies.
Right? Can I get a roadie, please?
I should have listened to my mother. She told me only to be in hit shows.
I'm sorry I messed up the show for you.
Hey, wait a minute. Come on in. Have a drink.
We've got ham and deviled egg.
Oh, no. I've had enough of both for one night. Well, there we were. The whole act. The 10-tapping troubadour. Oh, Gabby, come on in. We're having a good old-fashioned wake. Billy, Lester, come on in.
Are they getting together or getting along again?
Tony, watch this.
How I love a glass of beer.
More beer.
How is this not used in a beer commercial?
Right?
Someday Louisa will be.
This scene should be in a beer commercial,
Right,
shouldn't it? Yeah.
This is Brett Kavanaugh's favorite song.
Right. Lily's quite lovely, too.
She is. I would love it if there's somebody in the background like, how do you know this song?
Right, yeah. Is this from a real show?
Yeah, did I miss this?
So anyway.
Yeah.
I can stand anything but failure.
Hello? Give me Jeff Cordova's room, please. We're not closing this show. We're going to keep it on the road, and we're going to redo it from top to bottom. It'll be our show, the show we started out to do, the book the Martins wrote. We're going to put this thing across, aren't we, kids? All right, what do you say?
And if you want, I leave a message for Mr. Coffin.
Thank you, madam. Well, Jeff?
The whole time.
Did you hear what I said?
You've got to be the boss, Tony. I think you can pull this off.
Jeff, you're all right.
But, Tony, I must tell you one thing. There isn't any money.
We've got backers.
Who?
Oh, a bunch of painters. A fellow named Degas, a fellow named...
You wouldn't sell your paintings.
Oh, sure, those fellas love the theater.
Okay.
I actually really like that.
Yeah.
Jeff's not a bad guy. He just got carried away.
And Tony's going to make all the money because he's the only backer.
Yeah.
Well, with Tony doing the dances, it's not going to be my kind of show. I don't want you to do it.
I wouldn't think of leaving the show, Paul.
I'm taking the 9 o'clock train tomorrow morning to New York. I expect you to be there.
Have a nice trip, Paul.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
You're not my dad.
You knew it was going to go bad as soon as he snapped at her the last time to get up and dance when she was exhausted.
I see a new sun up in a new sky.
This is the first time we've heard her, isn't it?
Yeah, I think so.
She can bring it.
She can bring it. Oh my gosh. Good to know she can sing too. You know, she obviously great dancer.
You used to have to be a triple threat to be in a musical.
Yeah.
Except for Marlon Brando. Guys and Dolls.
I've never seen it. He can't sing? No? Oh, okay.
He didn't get the vibe at all.
Gotcha.
I overlooked that point completely.
Incorporating the sticks into the tap, I've always think is so cool.
It's kind of mind-boggling, right?
Yeah.
Come on, Fred, bring it.
It has so much charm.
Yeah.
Would have been cooler if they caught the hats on the feet.
Yeah.
Get going, Louisiana hayride. Get going, we all is ready.
This is definitely not Faust.
No.
Oh, for the time is
Costumes are
short.
great.
Yeah, they are.
Crack your little whip.
I just love Technicolor.
Yeah, it's beautiful.
The wheat pea Oglethorpe.
I am here.
Jonquil Jezebel.
Yeah.
I'm going to start saying, yeah. This is a show that really lets the ensemble shine in their moments, doesn't it?
100%.
In the 50s, how many kids in school, after seeing this movie when the teacher was calling roll, were like, I is here.
I is here. They're just like, that's it, go to the office.
Okay, yeah.
You're
Shut
gone.
up, Billy.
Yeah.
Oh, yes, don't forget, everybody, rehearsal, 10 o'clock on the dot, Baltimore. Say, who's the pretty girl? Say, you're beautiful.
Oh,
The murder mystery has a definite jazz beat, you know, and I don't want it to conflict with
Anyone heard from Paul Bird?
Paul.
Think he'll make a good husband?
Oh, and how? Isn't going to be easy. Oh, no. Marriage and the theater, 2 careers, you know, I mean...
Is that why you never got married?
Who, me?
You really cut to the core of me, Baxter.
Mister, I'm very much in love with this girl.
Personally, I think the girl's crazy about you. What you can see in a beautiful, young, and talented girl's beyond me.
Case in point, your wife is young and beautiful.
Right, yeah. You're doing okay, too.
Right? And he's way older than her as well.
3 little unexpected children simultaneously. The doctor brought us and can see that we'll be 3. We do everything alike. We look alike. We dress alike.
Little legs moving.
Yeah, the prop guy down working little legs.
To tell us apart,
what Jeff said
if one of us gets them.
You got to change your career, move the time. Jeff's doing that now.
Yeah, that's true. Those flex.
Oh, Oh, we do everything alike. We look alike.
I'd want to see this on stage.
Me too. Oh, yeah.
That was wild.
Oh, it's so funny.
Yeah.
Well, it's kind of wet. The rainy opening means good luck.
Opening night.
You know, if this thing turns out to be a hit, you're apt to get pretty sick of the sight of me 6 nights a week. Gabby, I've been wanting to ask you something. Is Paul coming tonight?
Well, I think so.
Well,
Okay.
what I wanted to ask, perhaps I better not.
I wish you wouldn't, Tony.
That felt like a shutdown, right?
Very much
Don't
so.
ask.
Yeah. We're cool. Just
Yeah,
make it weird.
right. What a great way to do this. That's a really cool way to show, like, we get the other songs we've already done, now a new one.
Yeah.
For the stage, that's a really good effect.
Yeah.
The city was asleep. Joints were closed.
A noir musical.
Yeah. I'd watch that.
Yeah.
I had just finished a tough case. I was ready to hit the sack. I could smell trouble a mile off. And this poor kid was in trouble. Scared as a turkey in November.
Whoa!
There was nothing left of the guy.
Another really good effect.
A rag, and a bone, and a hank of hair.
Hairpiece in the beginning.
So that's the way they wanted to play it, all right? Bad for the killer because I shoot hard. And I hate hard. I was playing a hunch. She came at me in sections. More curves than a scenic railway. She was selling hard, but I wasn't buying.
I hate hard.
I was doing the same thing.
Look, this show was wild.
I know, right? It's a lot of sets.
Yeah.
This had to be Mr. Big. Get him and you get them all.
Oh, nice.
There was something about this kid that made you want to protect her.
So much talent in this cast.
I know.
The choreography's been so good, too. Oh, he fell on the third rail.
That bullet was meant for me.
That's pretty awesome.
Yeah. I assume the back alley's just full of props and set pieces. They have to wheel in and out.
Sure.
I was beginning to see daylight.
He's going to have CTE by the end
I
of the
was
show.
literally thinking that. That's crazy.
They got me mad.
Dem Bones Cafe. Wow.
Yeah.
Holy cow.
The one good guy in white.
Yeah.
It has a little bit of a Guys and Dolls feel to it.
Mm-hmm.
Wow. Yeah.
Glass with the nitroglycerin. Killers have to die.
You know, I feel like pre-code, this would have been a pretty randy movie.
Yeah, a little bit, yeah.
Some of that dialogue sounded a little bit like Sin City.
Yeah. That was incredible.
Yeah, actually it was. I would watch the whole play for sure.
Yeah,
I'd love to see that.
Are you sure this show's a hit? Oh, a very big hit, Mr. Hunter. Congratulations.
Hal, fella, come on, boy, have a drink.
No, thanks. You got any notes for the cast for tomorrow, Tony?
Doesn't anybody ever come backstage anymore on opening nights?
No, it's considered kind of an old-fashioned custom.
Did Gabby go out with Paul?
Gabby? I don't know. I guess so.
I'm going out to the biggest nightclub I can find. I'm going to get me a glass of champagne, and I'm going to celebrate.
Fine idea, sir.
Yeah, I mean, he should.
Yeah.
It's a big night.
All alone in a crowd.
It's kind of a sad song.
Yeah.
And teach my heart how to sing.
Gonna cry all alone.
That's right.
I'll face the unknown.
And when I die, my cat will eat my face.
He's a jolly good fellow.
Okay.
He's a jolly good fellow.
Need Madeline Kahn singing an echo in this.
Yeah.
Tony, the whole company got together. We all chipped in and we bought you nothing but our gratitude and our love. Maybe some of us didn't see eye to eye with you at the beginning. Yes, there were obstacles between us. We've come to love you, Tony. The show's going to run a long time. And as far as I'm concerned, it's going to run forever.
So Paul's not there.
Yeah.
A show that is really a show sends you out.
I'd have been like, yeah, you don't have anything to give me. That's okay. I'm the only backer on this play. I'll be fine.
Yeah.
That's entertainment.
That appeals to the heart.
That's entertainment.
As we sing this finale, we hope it was up your alley.
Very meta right here.
It is.
I like it. I love the big 50s musical feel of that. Everything
Me
looked
too.
and sounded so good.
I liked this more than Top Hat. I loved Top Hat.
I did too, and I really liked Top Hat.
Yeah.
I enjoyed this more. It wasn't like as like sitcom funny as Top Hat, I guess I would kind of characterize it.
I know what you mean.
But just the pageantry of it, like the color and the costumes.
Everything popped and shined.
Everything just was so captivating, and the music was. I think the music was a little bit better in this than in Top Hat, in my personal opinion. It was just a bigger budget, stronger musical, and that's to take nothing away from Top Hat. I just feel like this is
Top
like
Hat's a classic.
It is. I just feel like this is like a top-notch example of what a big musical is.
Yeah, it's kind of like the quintessential music in a way,
right? For
musical
sure.
In a way. And it's legitimately funny.
Oh, it is. Yeah,
like,
absolutely.
It was really freaking funny, man.
Right.
And not that it matters, but family friendly. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
like,
it is. Right.
You can watch this with the whole family. But like the bits with the triplets.
That was so good. Yeah.
It was so funny to me.
Yeah, this really let the ensemble shine every bit as much as the leads.
And I like the fact that
great.
It's playing with genre.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, for sure.
And it is a little bit of a spiritual successor to Top Hat. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
He was a stage star in that movie.
Right.
Now he's past his prime in this one.
Say, yeah, kind of the same role almost.
Yeah.
Except, Sans getting married.
Sure.
Right. Staying single in this one, too.
He even got to wear a top hat in this.
Right.
But I just really enjoyed this. I love the meta nature of it all. You can pretty much make any movie about making a movie or show, and I'm into it.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. And, the set pieces, like the Broadway number at the beginning with the shoe shine and everything was so cool. Everything just looked so good. And then when you bring in the different set pieces from the fictional play, where you could just like do whatever you want. You can have the triplets thing. You could have the Louisiana hayride thing.
Yeah.
You could have a film noir section. And it's just, who cares? It all just makes for a really great scene with a really great set of set pieces with great music and performances. Everyone was so good in this.
The film noir set piece was like perfect.
It really was.
And I do think like the most beautiful part of the movie was the dancing in the park.
Yeah, it was. Yeah, the fictional park. It did kind of harken back a little bit to Top Hat, didn't it, with the fake Venice set?
Yeah.
Whereas, like, they're not trying to fool you into thinking you're looking at Venice or to think you're looking at Central Park.
Yeah.
It's like, this is just a dreamlike representational idea of that. And we want you to know it's just a set that's a representation of that.
Yeah.
That's kind of like really beautiful and clever and idealized, which worked so well.
And the choreography and the dance was just like a wonderful piece of artistry.
It really was, yeah.
It was just so beautiful and moving. And it's like, if people don't like musicals, I get it.
Sure.
I understand. But it's like, just try this movie.
Right.
I think this is very accessible for everybody, really.
I think this would be a great companion piece with Singing in the Rain. You know
Yeah,
what I mean?
I can see that.
Just the idea of the past the prime actor trying to make a comeback and do something new on the stage.
And I wonder if Singing in the Rain was kind of like a response to this. It's
sure.
About 10 years later, 9 years later, whatever, and I kind of like this more, personally.
I'm a big fan of Singing in the Rain.
It's great. It's great.
Just me, right? It's just aesthetic differences. What's your poison? Mm-hmm. They're both great. And
also recency bias. We just watched this and I'm like, this is great.
For me personally, I was just as far as the execution of the music and the dance and everything, I was more blown away by Singing in the Rain.
Sure.
I feel like the dancing was tougher in that to pull off.
100%.
Just for me, like there was a couple of numbers that was like, how are these guys still on their feet? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And that's not to take anything away from this. Obviously, you had nothing but talented performers all the way through here.
Yeah.
Triple threats all the way.
For sure.
But I feel like there were some things in Top Hat as far as like what Fred Astaire and Ginger Rogers did that I was more like amazed. Like, how did you pull this off performance-wise? It was like... like mind-blowing, and I feel like Singing in the Rain did that a little bit as well.
That's a good point. The dance numbers in Top Hat and Singing in the Rain are crazier,
right?
Than the numbers in this.
For sure, yeah. I mean, these were still great.
It's still great, but they were way more showy in those other two movies,
right? I mean, you definitely have a past his prime a little bit. Fred Astaire in this, who still dances absolutely fantastically,
like you said that opening. In the arcade,
oh
my god,
he was great. He's still great, but it's a little bit like it's like watching a great guy do what he's always done really well versus like Top Hat or Singing in the Rain, where it's like I'm not sure my brain is processing what they're doing
for
right
sure.
now.
They're really going for it in those movies. But this movie was amazing. Like I really loved
did.
This.
With the exception of that, I did like the music. And I like the script a little bit better in this.
Really good script.
Yeah, it was really, really well done script. I like the fact that in this movie, they didn't really shy away from the age difference between the two. It's one of the things I liked about Charade, right? Was that, you had two leads who were pretty vastly different ages, even bigger age difference in this. And it's not like they just pretended like it wasn't a thing, right? They actually acknowledged, like, by the way, I am way older than you.
Straight out of the gate.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Right up front. Like, that's where the tension came from early on.
Yeah.
Was like insecurity about being so much older, which obviously went away and fell in love,
We got there in the end.
Do your thing, Hollywood. Yeah. That's right. This is great. This is absolutely lovely.
I'm gonna rewatch this.
Yeah, this
especially now if it's on Max.
It's on Max. Yeah,
definitely gonna rewatch this. It's just delightful.
Really good time. Appreciate you, Wolfgang Wolk, and everyone else for being here with us. We'll catch you in the next one.
See ya.